as you can see, my beautiful man of a kobold, very convincing. He's a lot like King Murgle, dressed like a absolute Chad. Um, yeah, I wanted to go with a pickaxe, but for whatever reason, there's just, well, not for whatever reason, there is no pickaxe under the category for maces, and his main weapon right now is a mace. So sadly, we have to go with a hammer. So that's where we're going with. We're going with the hammer, and we're having Copper as the companion just like follow him around. It's wonderful. The problem is today is Tuesday. It is a M plus reset day, and I thought that it would be totally fine, simply because um, yeah, I thought it would be completely fine simply because, oh, it'll only take like a day to make the house I want in housing because I finally have the vision that I want and it's going to come together and be great. Nope, sadly not gifted in the housing department. So I was just like trying to just make a basic area for it. And I was like, oh, what about this and this? And it's really cool. I'm having so much fun with it, but it's also just not like it's just not, coming together like super speedy. Like, so for all those people that did, take part in that housing competition, absolutely insane, incredible. Yeah, no, wonderful and wild, but I just really did not see it coming, so. I don't remember what I was going to say off of that. So I was getting distracted. Trying to figure out how I can pull over. It's whatever. Okay, anyways, now we'll get sound to kick in. God, the music's so good. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's get into it. You know what? We are missing one thing, though. Let me see if I can get this. Oh no, it's cut because this is green. The candle's green, so it's trying to like cut it out. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, so I'm using like a virtual thing to get like the background to not be in here. Also, because like I'm moving in real life very soon. So yeah, my place is a mess. I'd probably be using the background thing anyways to virtualize and like get it out. But yeah, look at this. I love this thing. Little kobold like hat, and then the candle just comes right off. It's absolutely beautiful. Sadly, you can't get this anymore. It's not a Blizzard thing. I don't know if it was made in collaboration with Blizzard or not. I want to say that it was. However, this was made by a company called Jinx, which is no longer a thing. I don't know when they stopped. They used to have a ton of really nerdy, like, cool stuff. I got a lot of things from them, actually. But yeah, sadly, they're no longer a thing. They have a Blizzard Entertainment sticker on here, so I'm going to assume that they either worked with them, or that's the reason they got canceled, is because they weren't supposed to be throwing, like, stuff on there being like, we're official, but it wasn't just Blizzard. Like, they worked with other companies as well, and it was super cool. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I put a levitation spell last time I was here. I was like, why am I floating like this? And then you just have like coppers here. Oh no. He has come to see the king. You can't see it, but here, let me show you. I'm gonna say this goober is my cat. His name is Kokoro, which in Japanese means heart and soul. Well, kind of. Closest thing to it. He's adorable. But he'll also just kind of come up here and hang out sometimes, which is fine and amazing, and I love him. But when he starts to like sit and then he lays down on top of my keyboard and just does like a freaking barrel roll across it, and he'll just be like, oh, I'm like, dude, please, I'm trying to heal people. And then people are like, oh my god, this healer's not healing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, my cat's on my keyboard. And they're just like, yeah, bro, I'd say the same thing. And I'm like, no, really, he's on the keyboard, and he'll just be like fully splayed out on the keyboard. It's a menace. It's terrible. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, while I have my levitation spell, though, my Kobold cosplay. Wow, someone died right there. Oh my god. I'm leaving the chat up here because I think it's really entertaining to just kind of occasionally read whatever goes on in the chat. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so we're probably going to do some M+ later, but right now the plan is we are going to go... Or do I want to do M+ later? I don't know if I want to do M+ or if I would like to go and do some delves. Right now we're going to go hit up some M+. My bad. Housing. Words are hard. Because I really want to make progress on my Gilnean-themed tavern. I don't know if I'll end up sticking with the Gilnean theme because it's really hard and just have some Gilnean stuff. The real challenge I'm having is a lot of the shades of stuff for things that I don't know if they will be editable in Midnight, but currently they're not editable. So like the Stormwind interior walls, right? Those things are stuck as like the light folk or whatever I don't know if it's a medium. Anyways, whatever shade it is, it's like a lighter shade, and the Gilnean shade of things, you know, it tends to be like a real dark wood, which for dyeable objects, not hard at all. Super simple. Slap that on there. Does wonders. Unfortunately, yeah, there's not a whole lot for it. Oh, here's my place right up here. So I'll give you guys a quick outside tour before we head in. But yeah, I have a nice little outside themed area. Kind of a garden. I don't want to say I can't wait because I have no idea if it's actually ever going to happen. But I really hope. You guys can't see this. Sorry, Kitty just like climbed on my armchair, like the armed area, and totally distracted me. But yeah, like if these lights were functioning and you could see it all lit up here, you know, like a nice little outside area. The only reason I don't have another pyrowood glass here, I'm out of space. I'm already at 250. The original plan, have a nice little outside eating area, and then basically go inside and have an actual tavern. However, the inside, and you'll see when we get in there, because of me wanting to have a stairwell in a certain place, you know, I want a kind of larger area. I could still do it, but I decided to kind of switch it up and make things a little different. But I think the outside came together real nice. The only thing I'm considering changing, and this would actually probably give me more space outside too. Actually, no, it still wouldn't make sense. So the thing is, with the size of these like Gilnean wagons, they realistically would never be able to fit through here. So it begs the question of like, how did they get there? And it's like, I don't really have an answer. It looks cool though, right? But you know, the other part of things is there are sometimes... No, that's not true. As I say, in some rare instances in real life, you'll see at food truck places, and you're like, how the heck did that get there? That makes no sense. That's just wild. So I was thinking about replacing these. Oh, I wouldn't... Can I? Yeah, 250. Hang on, Arathi. It won't even let me... Dang. I was trying to control, like, so you could, like, see the outside part of it. But I was thinking about replacing it with these, and I don't know if I can make it big enough so that way this would fit through. I don't want to delete anything to find out, though. How much does this cost? 5? Yeah, so I would have to... How much is this? 3? Really, one stone wall is 7? Oh, no, it's 5. I was looking at that little tiny number that's, like, above here. Oh, I think that shows me... No, I definitely have way more than 7. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10. Yeah, I have 10. I don't know what that little number is. So, hey, if anyone knows, just let me know in the chat, because I have no idea. But yeah, the dream basically would be, like, have a way for these to come through. But I like the height that the wall's at, because it gives, like, a little privacy, but it's not like, oh, wall, you know? So I want it to be like Gilnean, but not like Gilnean in the, oh, I'm walling myself off. Just like, it's cute. It's kind of got like a slightly, you know, like up class separate vibe, but not too much. You know, it's like quaint. It's kind of cute. And then the only reason I didn't do Borealis lights here is because they don't allow them outside. I'm hoping they'll make a change to that, because I would much rather have Borealis lights out here, because it just makes a lot more sense. But I really wanted hanging lights because I think that would have brought everything together really well. Yeah, but I'm stuck with these little goblin lights, which they work. They just kind of spark and cause chaos every once in a while. Another thing is, I gotta see how this griffin area looks, because I don't know once they actually add the griffin. They said they're gonna add the griffins in midnight, and I suspect that means that they'll be like, well, if you have a griffin roost, you can use the flying path, and maybe they haven't figured out how to program that in there. That's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise I feel like it would be fairly simple to just add the graphics part of it and just, you know, have an idle animation for, you know, a griffin there. But, of course, when it comes to, like, programming, other things can get really weird. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a text. All right. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and head inside. Let's make some stuff, eh? So, right now, we have an idea of what we want to do. It is not quite coming together. I stopped... Oh, dang it. Actually, I gotta go back outside. I need to make dyes. I need more... Actually, hang on. How much do I need? Let me find that out. No available customizing dyes. Okay, I was like, that's a lie. I know it is. Let's get hide unavailable. I was testing stuff. Okay, so we need more dark iron, and we need more... Timber Maw brown, dark iron, and timber maw. We need a lot more timber maw for sure. That's what gives it like this rich brown color for like this part. That's like the timber maw. The issue I'm having is the browns just don't add up. So the best looking thing for this is this fireplace, which I might play with in a bit. I'm just thinking out loud here. I added something which kind of forces... Never mind. I am stupid. But I figured it out! I think I 200%ed this, if I remember correctly. Here, let me find out. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I could go bigger with that. I know there's some trick. Someone was like, yeah, if you do a certain key, you can go bigger. Let me try it. Did they patch that? Yeah, dang it. I think they either patched it or did something with it. Anyways, you can no longer do that unless it was something different. Entirely possible. I would not take my word for that. But yeah, my place is really mismatched right now because I have stuff laying kind of everywhere as like a reminder for my brain to be like, oh, I want to incorporate this item somewhere like that, kind of. It is in no way at all ready. That reminds me, I need to put another item out somewhere. Hold up. That's not how you spell glaive. Oh. Hell yeah, brother. It's too big. 150? 150 good as a decoration. Or at least to match the shield. Obviously, I could mess with the shield size. But right now, we need more dyes. We are so broke on dyes. We should have enough to make more. Not, we might have to go farming, but I really don't want to go farming right now. I got enough gold to probably buy stuff off the auction house, but I've already spent an ungodly amount of gold. Like, probably around like a mil. And I'm not like you know, some people's WoW friends where they're just like, peasants, of course I have millions lying around. Like, nah. That took me years to build up to. Like, to the point where, you know, even to get more gold, I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually cave into Evil Blizzard and, like, buy a couple of the WoW coins, or WoW tokens. So we need this. So we need more pigments. That's what we need. See, because we have the dyes, we don't have any pigments. So... brown dye pigments. I don't want to use this, though. Could use Briarthorn. We only make 2? It takes 10? Oh, well, guess we're doing that. Dang, if only we had one more. That's crazy how much it takes. Okay, so now we're at 9. We're probably going to need more. I'm just going to get rid of some Myco Bloom, which sucks because we're running low. Alright. Oh wait, I have to stay here, huh? I must make the dye. So dark iron, we need more of because we only had 5, right? So I'm going to make... 7 more. I think I do have alliance dyes. What does dark gold look like? I have, hang on, I have something, it's like a saved Reddit post where I can see what different colors looks like that someone made. It's really awesome. I gotta find it though. Hold up. Wait a minute. You know what? Actually, before we go, I think the dye I'm looking at right now on my phone, I think it's like a white dye that I want. The problem is, what color white? Because I want something to match this, like, awful chair. I'm probably only going to do 1 because I don't know what else to do with it. Well, maybe I'll do 3. Let me see how many materials I have. All right. Let's see. We don't have a white dye. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I meant to say, do they have a pigment? They do have a white pigment. Cool. Oh darn. Gonna make 35. Heck nah. Oh heck nah. Yeah, we're just gonna make 5. Because I don't think I'll really use hardly any. But I want the option just to be safe. Then we gonna go over here. There it is. What's the difference? Housing dye. Yeah, I have no idea which one. Bone white. We're gonna do... We have 4. Let's just do one of each. Oh, nope. Try to do the same one twice. Hee. I do bone white. I did basic. Okay, yeah. Now we do bone. And now we get to test it out. No, he's supposed to be a kobold-like. We gotta take off his alchemy equipment. There we go. Now he looks just like a dude. My house, I think, is over here. There it is, behind the trees. It was hiding from it the whole time. Heck yeah. Hello, coppers. What a legend, dude. Alright, we are going to look at a couple different things. So, oh, we need a rug real quick. Hold up. Where's the white? Where's the classic everyone uses? There we go. So, we have wood, metal on it. I don't know if that'll actually count as metal, but we'll find out. I'm gonna say I want to see what the white looks like. Bone white's pretty white. Alright, it's darker. Basic birch. Highland birch. Bone white? Highland marble's good. Oops, I clicked on dark iron. I was like, that looks good, but it's not white. And then I was like, probably because I didn't click on the white one. Oops. Basic birch. Highland birch. Basic birch is kind of clean. It's weird. I might do... Yeah. So bone white, I think, is the one that I was actually looking for. Also, I totally forgot. I could just pull out the chair that I was originally thinking of anyways. Where is it? Do I have it out still? There's like an ugly chair. What's it under? Is it not called table? Would it be under table? Seat. Bro, there's no way. I'm not that blind. Where is it? I know I put it up. So weird. It's in here somewhere. Plush cushion chair. Why did it not? It was here. Oh my god. I'm tweaking. Alright. First off, that is tiny, right? I'm not tripping. Is my guy can't be big, right? I mean, maybe it's because it's like, maybe they're made for like gnomes. And then they're like, we'll make it bigger if you're not, you can make it bigger since you're not a gnome. But like, this feels kind of tiny. Obviously, that's way too big. Over like 125. Is that like a normal seat height? Also, I feel once you get bigger though, like my butt's gonna start, yeah. Like this man is so dummy thick, like his cheeks are really in that seat. And then I feel like I just can't, even though that looks like a normal sized chair to me for like this type of character. Actually, I would go slightly bigger, not gonna lie. But I feel like I have to go smaller. Anyways, I'm probably not gonna use this chair anyways. The reason I got it is because I want to test off-white colors, which now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have just done hide unavailable and saw, but whatever. Oops, that is not the one I wanted. Wait, did they change? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's what I didn't like about it originally. Oh my god, guys, I forgot to make a brown dye. I gotta go back. Look at this. I literally have... Am I tweaking? No, okay, I'm not tweaking. I have more brown dye, but I forgot. Frick. Ah! Okay. This is what we came here for. It's not bone white. What are you? Oh my god, I think it gets like a... It's none of them? Really? I guess the closest one is basic birch, but it's not even that close. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. We are not dealing with that. We're getting rid of that. Alright, we gotta go back real quick, because the main thing I went there for was not the white dye. That was a curiosity thing I got, like, side quested on. I actually just meant to go and do... and get brown dye. That was a mistake. On myself, I'm not used to like the chat box just being like, oh man, my arm, where does it cut out in the frame? And it's like way up there, so like I heard a ding and I instinctually went, huh? Meanwhile, like the whole thing's like up there. Alright, we got Timbermaw Brown. Let's go back. Hehehe. All right. Back to the plan at hand. So what I did decide on, though, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna make this guy. Oopsies. I don't know what color I'm doing for this, so right now we're going to leave it blank. Because I might go to a more red color. Or I might, you know, decide that I do really want to go full blue, but the natural is almost blue enough. And then you have like these weird accent marks that just look really out of place. So either way, it's going to get changed eventually. It looks freaking alien, but for now, we're just going to Timber Maw and the other one. And the real challenge now, right? Making this look the same over here. So we have more of these. So I can just do this, and then with the add-on, I'm going to see what size I made these because I don't remember. 200. Okay, easy. Bam! They have to be the same size, though, because otherwise it looks weird going across. So the issue is trying to see if this... I don't think this is going to work. Well, it could work, but I have to have cabinets on the other side or something to, like, even it out. That's the only way it would work. Because right now, it's, like, jutting through this wall. Probably way too much. Yeah, that's significant. That's definitely a problem. It's fine. We will find some way to do it to cover it up. Let me see if I can perfect this, and then we'll see. And then if it doesn't look good anyways, then we'll probably just be like, no. Oops. I wish there's an undo button. One of the very requested things. Undo button. Mana mana ma. Dragged it. Okay, so the other question, what does this actually freaking look like? Okay, so when this is colored, I'm going to apply this because I think I'm going to use this in enough ways another time, even if I don't use it for this. So we're going to continue. So this is a spiky kind of corner like that, so I need to hide it. How far? Do I need to hide it fully, or is it going to look weird? I think it's going to look weird unless I hide it fully. So how close can I get away with that? Does that look fine? I think there's a little metal sticking out here. Nope. Okay, it's fine there. Then I need to go back. I'm trying to get rid of, like, on the left side there, there's like a tiny dot. Yeah. There's still a dot there. It's so hard to see. But it's going to bother me if I don't. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. And then I'm just going to line it up on this side with the other one. I think what I'm going to do... Yeah. Oh, that's it. I'm going to have a stove here on the bottom, like a oven, and then I'm going to make this like a convection oven, like a kind of coming down thing. That's what I'm going to do. That's, ooh, my brain is sizable of some kind. Let's see, oven. Question is, what oven? Stovetop. What happened to the other one? Storm? I don't remember the zone. This should bring it up, though. Did I not remove it? Really? Where is it? It's got to be out here, then. Huh? Uh-oh. I stored something somewhere. And I don't know where. Or did I? Storm Song. I don't know what filter I had, but that found it, so it's perfect. This definitely provides light, though, whereas this does not. So no matter what, that's not going to happen there. This, it might happen. I'm more than likely just going to, like, kit bash something together. But for now, I'm literally just putting this here because I want me to basically know that I'm going to have something here. That's not going to stay like that, probably. There's probably going to be other stuff. It looks hideous there. We're in the early stages, so it's fine. We ain't too worried about stuff like that. Throw that against the wall for there. That's also going to move positions, but... There we go. Okay. Yeah, main thing. We're going to copy that. Slap that there. Diddly-do, diddly-hoo. 200. Bam. Back to normal for quick rotations. Bam. 90. Slap it up as close as we can get it, and then we're going to throw ourselves straight into... Oh! Please. Please. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, no. Well, wait, maybe. Maybe? I might be tripping. See, what's really interesting, though, is, like, where does this go? Because I don't think this shoots through above, but, like, it's kind of what I need to find out. Oh, my God, that's a menace to work with. Hang on. We are going to do this. Because this freaking sucks. Oh, I'm trying to click around a very specific angle. It's so hard. Ooh, doesn't that look wonderful? Absolutely beautiful, yeah. Alright, now for the weird part. We're gonna drag it through the wall. I hate that I'm distracted. Is this just getting rep? Hello? Well, let me look. Click on the achievement. Brother, I need to see what our Gussie is. Oh. Be like that, I guess. That was such a big distraction. Anyways, oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, part 2. R&R. Okay, now we gotta see. Oh, dang it, maybe I shouldn't have built that roof yet. That is really hard to tell. You know what? No. We're thinking about this wrong. What we gotta do, we gotta go. Oh, wait, that's right. I took the speed boost off of my freaking power word shield. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Well, that part's gonna get covered up. That's fine, I think. I need some more lights in here. Hold up. Oh, that's why I was in here. They considered a different section. I see now. That's really dim. Shit, I need a bright brother. Ew. All these lights suck, dude. Need something really big and bright. It's not bad. Wow, the flame movement while you're moving it around. It's kind of crazy. I honestly thought I'd be able to find a better thing for a light. That's kind of strange. Ooh, I like the physics behind that, though. That, like, swinging around, that's sick. What a good job on that. Frick it. We are going to use this. Bam! Yeah, it works well. Well enough, anyways. It's a light. It's good. It's fine. Whoop. Whoop. No, it's fine. It's fine there, I guess. Okay, so that, I think, is where we want it. I gotta see this from the side angle. Barely disappear it here, right? And then... So, the main thing we don't want it clipping through the ceiling up here. What is this? Oh, no. That's natural. No, okay, it's fine. It's symmetrical. I was gonna say that's just naturally part of it. I didn't realize at first. I thought something was clipping through, and I was like, no! Never mind. When I see that, that's... Oh! I take physical damage. Like, actually. When that kind of stuff happens, I'm like, please. See, like, I barely move my mouse, which is crazy. Oh, no. Did I use a different dye on this? Why does this look so different? Uh-oh. See, no. That's freaking weird. Look at that. They have the exact same dyes, but this one's so light. It's like whitewashed in color, and it looks terrible. Is it because of this? Okay, so the lighting definitely messes with it. So this one's getting more light exposure? Because, like, look, if I put this... It's so freaky. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's got to get raised, too. Dang it. I was trying to manually move it back like the tiniest bit. That's the way I wanted it to move originally. It's no longer counting. Okay, Okay. Problem is, so it looks kind of wonky because it sticks out here like this. So do I need a pole to come down here? Or does it look fine on its own? Let's see what we got for poles. Pole. Well, that's not good. There's definitely something. I can use stuff. I just got to figure out what... Ooh, excuse me. Just got to figure out what would look good. Gotta be something. This could be interesting because I don't know what else to use this for, and this would kind of work, right? If I just had, it looks weird clipping though. No, I just want a pole to go up into here. I think because it would have to look like this, where it looks like it comes naturally out of here. But when it's like this, it just, you could tell it's like clipping, and it's just weird. But I basically want a wooden pole. Is it the Stormwind interior pole? Is that what I'm thinking of? But then the wood gets weird and you can't dye it, and that bothers me. Could do Belemeth, which would match the floors. How would that look though? I don't want that because I don't want the ribs on it. But if we do this, how big is that? might work. I think I can make this work. Let's find out. Here, we're going to move this because otherwise we're going to forget about it. We're going to move this. Then we're going to whoop, and then whoop, and then whoop. The sound effects are the most important part, easily. They really make everything come together. So I might have to size it down ever so slightly. Oh. I have an idea, but I hate it. I could have another one of these. Oh, it's so ugly. Okay, let's try it though. Oh no, I think I'm out. Nope, I just pressed the wrong buttons. Okay. Oops. I really wish you could click that number and individually choose what it was. Aha! Okay. But the metal here and not on the top side kind of messes with it too. But not necessarily in a bad way. Because if I have that on the outside, would that look good? Well, I guess here, we already pretty much have it on the inside. Let's see what that would look like on the inside. So that's way too big, and now you can't fit through the walk area. So if we scaled it down... I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. That's honestly what like 90% of Housing Journey has come into, is like, oh cool, I can do that, and then I'm like, oh, that either doesn't look good and I don't want to do that anymore, or... I don't know if I like this pillar here, though. Not that big of a fan of it. Could maybe do that. Problem is, I'd want it to be flush here, but I feel like it looks weird like this. Yeah, it looks really mismatched. I don't like that. Maybe? It's a really thin space to walk, though. Ugh. Yeah, okay, maybe not that. And then if I go forward, then it brings it back out, and I don't like that. Let me try to see the other idea that I had. I don't think it's going to work either, but... yeah, because it has the same issue. It's just big and bulky. Well, is that from the other one, though? Because that's going to be there anyways, right? Okay, so that edge piece is going to be there, but... what point do I get away with this? See, I don't like this sticking out like that. Okay, you know what? We're going to get rid of this. We're going to see. I think the pillar is the way to go. The question is, what type of pillar? And why can't... but we can't dye them. I don't like it because you can't dye it. It looks so bad when you can't dye it. Belmeth one is the way to go. Let's find out. This might be too big. I'll have to downsize it. Yeah, we're going to have to downsize that. I'm only going to do it a tiny bit, though, because... can you not size this? No, you can't scale it. It's going to be way too big, then. Is there a beam? I know you can mess with beams a little bit. How big are the beams? Belmeth. Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar, I think I have to do. It's the closest in shade. And it kind of has like a gnarled wood look a tiny bit, which is kind of sick. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Oh. I really need to color those things too. There's like a ton of quality of life stuff that would make housing way more enjoyable. Which I understand a lot of it they're working on. But I think they wanted to get like the main product out so that way they could like kind of test people. I think I need to increase the size a little bit too. I do like that. Question is, do I cover up the underside of this? I think I have to. I need so many freaking dyes. Also, I didn't even finish this. Did I? Kinda. I think I should put something here as well. I need a marker so I know to come back there. Or no, that doesn't look good either. I need decorations. That's I honestly I need a hanging object, wall hangings. Perfect-ish. We need something thick because it looks like super sunken in. Like it's really sunken in, which I don't like. What'd that look like? Oh, we did not mean to do that. What the heck? Interesting. So depending on the angle it's at from you, you can change it like that. Okay, that's straight. I think I might actually put this here. I think so. I have to change the angle though, because that's kind of hideous. Yeah, that has. See, this has to be flush. Once I figure out which one. That one. Yeah, perfect 270, right? And then we just. God, they really need to freaking color these. Oh, I'm trying to. Ew. I'm trying to stick my camera. I can't tell. I think that look. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. Because then we're just gonna dye this. Why will it not let me dye? Is that not dyeable? What are you? That's not dyeable? What do you mean, brother? How is that not dyeable? Sturdy wall rack. Are they lying to me? Sometimes they lie about this stuff. Let me try reloading. Hold up. There's that couple of glitchy stuff where it lies, you know? Oh my god. I don't think I can do this. Dang it. Well, I guess I'll have to go with a more creative idea. Because that looks awful there when it's out colored. Carved? No, wait. It's definitely called sturdy. Sturdy wooden table. Okay, it's not dyeable. Okay. So our options basically are recolor something or put something in that looks good there. The put something in there that looks good is definitely much harder for sure. And I honestly did not want to spend a lot of time on this, but I might have to. This might be the solution. Actually, we have two solutions. Hang on. Where did I put the Gilnean wall? Did I lose it? I might have lost the dang thing. I had a, Ghanaian wall hanging thing somewhere. It's like Ghanaian shelf or something. Oh. Well, I guess I did put it away. I don't see a shelf here. Alright, fair enough. Ah. Yeah, boy. Also, whoever made the regex for that, chef's kiss. It's brilliant. I know it's not like ridiculously hard to do like regex for that kind of search functionality, but still. Why is it laying all weird? It is laying weird, right? I guess it's about even. Okay. Because what I want to do... Whoop! Oops. See, I wish I could float in-house. That would be so useful. Really not touching it. Dang, it really wasn't. Okay. Oh, okay. Is it touching now? So I could either have a shelf with some shit on it there. Which I don't like. Or I get something thick. Could just leave it. It just looks awkward though. What do I have for wall hanging again? I got so distracted by some of the other stuff. Oops. We need something thick. I'm thinking Onyxia's head right now. The classic. Wow, that is very thick, but I'm not trying to make this Forsaken themed. Maybe. It's kind of sick, actually. Can't believe I have to do this because it's kind of wonky. But if I... Whoop, oh, no. Was it not wonky before? Oh, my lord. I don't like that. It rotates like that when I do it. It's so spooky. Okay, so that's the hanging point. There it starts to cut into stuff. So I could do this. That doesn't look bad. Doesn't look great either, though. Because the alternative... I might have to do this one. I think it matches the theme of me trying to like mix Gilnean with like a little bit of Night Elf stuff. We'll have to see, because it's mostly going to be like human Gilnean looking stuff. What do we do here, though? What's the move? Originally, I wanted the inside to look like it would on the outside. I'm starting to think that's not realistic, though. So, Do I not own Anixia's head? I've killed her. What? 100%. Maybe not because it's not on this character? Huh. Is it a leather working? Are you kidding me? Okay. Hang on, you know what? Vendor name. Wait, no, I don't want a vendor name. I want an item. Brood Mother. That's why I can't find it. It's called Decor of the Brood Mother. Interesting. Hey, yo! Woo! Hey, man, thanks for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around while I do all the cool stuff and keep trying to figure out how I want this place to be cozy. Like it looking like that. The tongue out the side of its head is freaky, man. I think I might do it though instead of this. I'll probably put this somewhere else in the house at some point, but I don't think here's the right place for it. In fact, I think I know what I'm going to do with this too. I have an idea. For way later. Eh. Why is it not adjusting? Oh, because I'm in... No, it should adjust still. Hey, why is it being weird, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it should rotate. There. This is being so freaky. Whatever. Okay, fine. If it don't want to play nice, I'll put it there for now. This, though... Oops, did not mean to rotate it like that. That's crazy. Ah, what am I stuck on now? When I'm just zoomed in and I'm walking, it literally just... Oh, I have to put it down. That's annoying. Because it, like, in the editor... It's really annoying. I can do this, though. I guess this is a really ghetto way of doing it. Oh, my God. Ah! Oopsies. It's fine. Once again, ghetto way, but... Whee. Whee. It's probably floating midway or not. Midway. Or it's stuck in the walls. That would suck. I'm gonna have this be like a hidden, cool, kind of weird area. And then this. Whee. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this area yet. I might end up switching out this place. I want a bigger hidden room. Like, not just a stairwell. Like, I'm going to make this place decked out so it feels like a room that has stairs rather than just, like, a stairwell. But I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. And I'm trying, for the most part, to go room by room. And the main room I want right now is this place. But this is going to take me a lot of time. Okay. Get rid of this since we're not doing this anymore. I wonder why it's so dark in here. Because this has lighting. Is there like some weird setting for... Huh. Okay, whatever. Cool, cool, cool. Interesting. Alright, so the next part, we want to deck out this area. I need this back behind area to look and feel like an actual bar. It's probably going to change once midnight comes out because, like, let's be honest. Is that not how you spell Terralian's name? Okay, buddy. Where do I want that? Huh. I don't want this to, like, look like a TV, but I know some people might be like, yeah, it looks like a TV, and it's like, nah, brother, it's not the intent. I want it to look cool. Ah, what have I done? Oh, wait, I can scale this. What am I doing? It's too big. Oops. Down ever so slightly, maybe? Okay, that's not bad there. But we'll leave that for now. Let's see if we can do I like Terralian or I don't know. I don't like his freaking haircut, dude. I get they're like, oh, he's the light in the dark on blah blah blah, but like, I don't like Terralian that much either, though, to be honest. They're the same gem? Yeah, they have the same gem. They have the same gem? I'm assuming they have the same frame. Yeah, same frame. To be honest, the best one, though, is probably... It's probably... What's her face? Freaking... Ilaria. I think this one looks the coolest, like her actual thing. See, if I go all the way back, though, I'd have to either fit it to the bottom frame or make it come out enough. Does it look good like that? Am I tripping? I feel like it looks meh. It just looks wrong. I don't like that. You really not tall enough on your own? Or is there like a square box? Like, why can I not? It's so weird. Anyways, alright, yeah, I don't think this fits here, sadly. I want a background of some kind. How have people been doing bars? That's the real question. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I was going to do. I was going to move this to the back room, too. I'm going to go with a kind of, I think anyways, I'm going to go with a light-themed looking thing back here. In the hidden area. This look good here? Not terrible. Problem is everything's like, yeah, it's it don't look good. It's not there. Stick that there for now. I need bar stools on the outside, but I need a working area. So I think the working area is going to be... How does this grinder work? Is this a meat grinder? What type of grinder is this? I didn't even bother looking. Brennan grinder. What's in there? Is that supposed to be flesh? Oh, no, it's just a grinder. What goes in the grinder? Also, not gonna lie, I wish this was way more light storage area. It has a little meat cleaver on it. I think it's supposed to be meat. But this is a drinking area. I don't know if I want the grinder out here. I might put it in the kitchen somewhere. What is this? Is it? I don't think this belongs here. That would be kind of interesting. I might entertain that idea. Maybe. Maybe that's the spot. Whoa, what? It's ghostly. Is it actually? Great Drape of the Exiles. That's got to be from... Also, this is so much bigger than I thought. It's kind of cool. That's pretty sick looking. I might not end up using this, but if I do, I'm going to put it there so I remember I have it. This might be a cool wall decoration somewhere. I might need more of these. This is like a Suramar background. Oops. These are way too big for human hands. Even in Worgen form, I feel like it's too big. We'll find out. Maybe it'll be the right size. Okay, so it's the right size for him. Let me make these smaller though. So I think we're gonna I'm gonna make him smaller again so that way we can see what we're doing here. I want to make this like 75. Is that reasonable? Let's try 70. Well, no, we want it to be big enough for them. Yeah, let's do 75. God dang it. All of these are 74. I should keep this at 74. It'd be kind of funny to keep it consistent. Wish I could just... but like the same size, because all of these are 100% and I want them all to be like 70%. That'd be the schmoove. Yippee. So I want them to be a little bit disheveled, right? Like, they need to all be the same size, but I don't want it to look like... Like, I want them to look like they've been placed here, you know? I think that looks kind of natural. We might come back to this, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It looks fine. It looks aight. Besides, we have to mess with this. We already know since we messed up earlier, we can make this. Do we want to, though? Here, we're going to scale this down to 74. Then we're going to move this bad boy out the way, because I want to see if we could do like a cupboard kind of thing. Not that type of cupboard. Cabinet? Problem is that sticks out, and I don't know if I like that or not. Like, when it sticks out like that. But I like the idea of there being some type of drawers. Let me see. I don't know if I like that. Ah! That was scary. Nah, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking like the clipping also looks weird. Like even if we're like this, right? You like zoom in and you're like, "Oh my god, how's it look?" And then it's just like, "Wow, it sure is." I don't know. Maybe if I dye it. But I do kind of like... How many more of these do I have anyways? That's what that number is. The number means how many more I have in storage. So I have 2 more after this. That could be perfect. Per mesh maps. Really depends on... Aw, man, I could do that, couldn't I? I could. But then that's too short, so I can't do that, because... Yeah, there's no point to that. I don't know. Whee. Because he definitely has it sticking. Well, I say he, it's me. I definitely have it sticking out a little bit on the front. But if I was going to do that like here. Like that's pretty much how it would look. So I think I want to stick this into the wall a little bit more. Kind of give it a wider space. Yeah, it looks cool. That's crazy. I still can't run through there how I thought I'd be able to. I was like, oh, I'll give it a little bit more space. It'll be better. And it's like the same thing. Oh, dang it. I should be doing this from the other side, huh? Hey, yo, it worked out, though? The problem is, though, I also, if I'm doing that for this side, the sink is in the way. So I don't know how to fix that. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I had a hanging basket here, huh? I do want to have hanging baskets somehow involved. Okay, I could make this bigger. I could make this stick out sideways here. Does that even look good here? It used to be weird. It'd be like a weird design choice. It's like the main reason I don't want to.
I can't reach that.
He can't reach that. I need a board for right there. And the realistic best answer is to kind of just make another table. But then if I do that, well, here, fuck it, let's see. If I do here, right? And then we do here, and then we make this 270 degrees. Or 90 degrees, depending on which way we go. My brother inside of Christ. Okay, sweet. And now, so this was 74. We need it. We could try 74 again. I'm just thinking aloud here, though, because, like, whoop. I think this is going to enter the next room pretty heavily, which might not be an issue, depending. The reason I say that, right, because that doesn't look terrible on this side. But if I do this, how can I make that? Because we already have this sticking through, but I have a plan on how to make it look like this is natural eventually. But this part sticking through here, that's the part that I'm like, Doesn't matter for this, because if it sticks through, there's nothing behind there, like no other room, so it's kind of whatever. No one's going to see that. But this part, I can have it be part of the inside of the oven, maybe? I'll leave that for now, because that's an easy enough, like, fix it later issue. It's not like I have so much involved where it's like, oh god, I gotta dismantle. And then I'll probably do... I'll go ahead and dye this now, it's fine. Ooh, excuse me. Cool. Ooh, actually, this might have run me dry, now that I'm thinking about it. That might not. This might be it. What if I made this? Ooh, I don't know if I like that. So if I do both of those stone, because you can't quite tell, and you're thinking, oh, maybe it... Forgot I did the other thing. So these would go together, right? So if I do both of these as stone, and then I do this one as maybe the wood color. It's not terrible. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Also, I just realized this doesn't make any sense here for a cabinet. This one's got to go. So the real question, do I want that to be... I want it to be brown because it matches...
Nice weapons!
My god, he keeps
Don't
scaring
kill
me. Also, did you just ask me? Oh, he said don't kill me. I totally thought he said, now kill me! And I was like, bro, please, calm down. We the same, me and you. We just a couple of kobolds. Candle for you, my boy. Candle. Oh, my cat's here. He was excited by Candle. Are you excited by Candle? He's excited by Candle. Hang on, you guys can't see him. Candle. Okay. Kitty. He's excited by Candle. I don't know. That's the only issue, right? Like, because if I do brown here, it looks too muted, and I could flip the color, so I do that brown, right? And that steel. But then it just looks weird because you know that steel is supposed to be brown, right? And then it just looks weird overall. So I think the real answer here is either we do double steel and then brown. Ew. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Double steel. Playing around with the color for this depending on the thing. I don't know. Okay, so double steel. Brown. Let me play with some of these. This I gotta get rid of though. This one. No. Oh my god, I only have one more after this. That's wild. Degrees. Alright, nice. Whoop. Whoop. What? Sometimes when you get it from the wrong angle with your mouse, it goes way farther than you want it to. Don't know if there's necessarily a good answer for that, but it's not really honestly that bad, so I'm kind of just like meh about it. See, like that. All I did was press and hold it, and it said and I said, what do you mean, no? Oh, man. Also, this sticking out, I don't like that though. But I really like the idea of cabinets. I think I know the answer.